Greetings YouTube, Sega Zombie here and welcome to a Sega Wall Lockdown Isolation Special. And guys, we are back in it. So this is Series 2, Lockdown 2 guys. I'm going to bring you as much content as I can, as I did in the first lockdown. And oh wow, you know what crazy mad times we're living in guys. And regardless of opinions, you know, we all have different opinions on this pandemic, and some of us taking it really serious, others not, others a lot of politics involved in it all. And you know, it's very hard with news and social media to know what to believe, to be honest guys. And the crucial thing to me, because I've noticed this second wave, as everyone's calling it, it's a lot closer to home. I know a lot more people within my friends and family that have got this virus, and it ain't been pretty, if I'm being honest. And these are younger guys as well. And all I will say is what I said in the first time round, guys, is just stay well, stay safe, just look after yourselves and your families, regardless of your political views on it all. You know, it's hard times, it's really challenging times we're living in, you know, and I can contest to saying that the last 12 months for me has been the most challenging 12 months I've ever encountered, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, and it's been tough. But one thing I know I've noted in life is when you're dealt a bad card, you just got to crack on with it. You got to crack on and stay positive. And that's all we can do with this lockdown. You know, I know jobs are under threat, money's an issue, but health and well-being is top of that chart for me, guys. And I just hope that everyone just takes care of themselves, try not to stress, and I hope these videos, like they did the first time round, just give us a bit of an escape. You know, it's going to help me as much as it helps you guys. Well, I hope it helps you guys just to escape the madness. And yeah, we're sitting at a different angle. For those of you that are watching the videos, recent videos, I've had a shuffle around of the Sega wall. The video master is now situated here, and I thought with all this moving around, a theme for today, and like most of the videos, they're off the cuff. I just come up with an idea and roll that camera and just go with it. And I thought, a question to YouTubers and viewers, you know, what are the most iconic and nostalgic memories and arcade games that you can remember back in the day? Because I think when you get around our sort of like my age group, a little bit younger, sort of like mid-30s, 40s, arcades were a massive deal to all of us. You know, most of us, if we were lucky, would have an 8-bit micro at home, or maybe an Atari 2600, something like that. But a lot of us, I know a lot of my family and friends, they only had the TV plug-in Pong clones and things like that. So going to the arcade and experiencing Space Invaders, Pac-Man in the early 80s, and then the boom in the 80s was massive. The step up in technology when you look at the late 70s, early 80s, and then up to the mid 80s when Sega started dominating with their arcade scalers, the 2D scalers, and it just absolutely boomed. And I just want to know some of your iconic, I'm sure most of you will know mine. The game that introduced me to Sega, that blue Sega logo, was that fantastic Ferrari red arcade machine, Outrun. You know, Outrun was the first for me that really made me put a game with a franchise, with a company, Sega. And I can remember going home, getting the old Spectrum out and finding any game that had the Sega logo on it, loading them up in my tape deck, and being utterly disappointed that you weren't getting the sounds, the music, the vibrant colours and gameplay of the arcade back then. And you know, it's a massive part of my life and my collection. And moving forward, I'd love to have loads of arcade machines, and watching Nintendo Arcade, Alex's room tour videos, going around some of the UK VAT guys and seeing their absolutely fantastic arcades. It just blows me away. And maybe one day I'll be in that position where I can add some of these holy grail items. But a lot of the Sega machines, as you would predict, stand out. Space Harrier, Outrun, as I've mentioned. Oh, I'd absolutely love a Super Hang-On, Enduro Racer. These games were just so nostalgic for me back then. And some of the later games into the 90s, you had Sega Rally, Daytona, how can we forget that? And then into the late 90s, early 2000s, the death of the arcades, really. The last hurrah was Sega again, with the likes of Crazy Taxi, 18 Wheeler. Some of the gun games were fantastic, like Ghost Squad and Jurassic Park. You know, there were some iconic games. And, you know, I'm just going down the Sega path here. You've also got Capcom that done the fantastic Street Fighter that really was revolutionary in two-player games. You know, being able to play a mate, them bragging rights, feeling on top of the world, beating someone else at a fighting game was just truly amazing. And it's just a shame that the youth of today will never experience that. You know, arcades are a very different breed now. They're all ticket machines, penny pushers, and the like. You know, they're still fun. Kids do enjoy them, but you do miss them iconic sounds of arcade cabs and the iconic Sega music. You know, it's missed massively. So, yeah, that's what this video is about. Also, we've also got some news come in, which I thought I'd mention, and this is all over social media, and that's Arcade 1-Up have just sprung out, and I don't know how genuine this is, but they're bringing out an Outrun Arcade 1-Up, which is going to have Outrun, Turbo Outrun, Outrunners, and Power Drift, I believe, all built on it. Now, I'm on the fence with the Arcade 1-Ups. I do understand why people like them. I know that they're just flat pack MDF with a LCD screen in them, and you know, there's a lot of different alternatives and probably better ways to invest your money to play emulation like that. But there is something appealing about the unique ones. The Star Wars one was the one that grabbed me. I know a lot of people are interested in the Turtles and games like that, but to me, the Star Wars one really grabbed my attention because I have a lot of memories of that, being really young and just sitting in the cockpit, Star Wars cockpit arcade. And I don't think my parents ever put any money in it. I just used to watch that rolling demo and sit there and you know, controlling the yoke and just letting my imagination go with me. And then sort of like damp, dank smells that those cockpits had back then. I can just remember it all, guys. I really can. And yeah, something like that would appeal to me. And I was kind of gutted that Smith's Toys have dropped. They were doing a pre-order on the sit-down sort of variant of the Star Wars Arcade 1-Up. And I was very tempted to go for that. But I don't know what's happened there, but it's been cancelled. I don't know if it's down to lockdown and they'll be reintroducing it into the new year, but I can't see that happening now. But yeah, going back to the Outrun one, it's kind of ugly looking. I don't know if I like the sit-down bench, but the actual, just the stand-up arcade does appeal to me just because it's Outrun, guys. Be interesting to know if there's any Ferrari license there, whether they'll have to take them out because Sega lost the rights to that many years ago. But it's an interesting thing that I thought I'd raise. I'd love to know your guys' opinions on it, whether you're for or against Arcade 1-Ups and them sort of things. At the end of the day, how I see it is, you know, we're all individuals. We're all different in how we collect. And, you know, I wouldn't say I'd have a room full of them, but something like the Outrun or the Star Wars, I'd highly consider putting that into the collection. I really would. I do think they're kind of pricey, and we're being ripped off here in the UK compared to the prices in America. That's what puts me off them more. The pros and cons of having one. It's the cost at the end of the day. But like we did in the last lockdown videos, guys, and because I am YouTube king of the community, we've got to do some shout outs, guys. And I haven't written these down, I've got them on my phone. I'm gonna shout out one channel that I've really been enjoying, and I've enjoyed him a lot, and I think I may have given this channel a shout out in the previous lockdown videos, but I'm going to make no apologies for that. As much shout outs and exposure I can give to the smaller channels, I'm in there, I'm in. And also, guys, any recommendations, if you feel like I'm missing a great channel, great content, let me know in comments down below. But today's shout out is going to be for Cole's Room 70. He's sitting on 281 subscribers. He does a lot of game hunting and charity shop videos where he's got his GoPro. He's going around the charity shops. I love that. You know, I go around the charity shops myself. Most of the time, you don't get a lot. And it's great to see other people picking up a bargain and picking up a few nice games. He's also does a lot of video responses to other YouTubers, which is awesome. And he started a new series called Brother v Brother. So he's taken on his brother in challenges on games, and I think the latest video up is Street Fighter 5. But yeah, you've got car booters and the like, and there's so much content there. If you ain't subscribed to Cole's Room 70, please go ahead. There'll be a link in the description below, guys. Fantastic content, great guy, real community driven as well. Go and leave a comment and say that the YouTube king of the community, Sega Zombie, sent you. So yeah, that's the first shout out. And what I shall do is when I'm a bit more prepared, because this is, like I said, I just think video and I go for it, guys. I'm going to give a lot more shout outs out. I'd love to give a massive congratulations and a huge shout out to my good mate Rob. Gurnaldinho plays. He recently hit the massive 1k 1000 subs. Congratulations, Rob, mate. Absolutely fantastic. You've been working so hard on your channel and your content, and you've got videos going up all over, which is fantastic to see, mate. Can tell you're just loving it. Your enthusiasm, really great, and it's awesome that you've hit that 1k, mate. That's brilliant. And then also I'd like to give a little mention to Half Hour Gamers. They've been missing for a while because of lockdown, maybe missing again, but I've noted that he's recently put a video up. So go and check them out also, guys. I will be a lot more prepared next time and have a bit more of a list for shout outs. So there's the shout outs done. We've discussed arcades. I want to know more. I think what we'll do is we'll have a little bit of a jump cut now. We've seen a bit of the Video Master. I want you guys to see my other Holy Grail, Pride Enjoying the Collection. Unfortunately not working properly. Operation Wolf now. Here we go, guys. Here's one of my Grail pieces. Operation Wolf. I still have it, but it's not working. I've had this gun apart I don't know how many times. We've checked all the wiring looms inside. We believe the boards are okay. They've all been cleaned on the contacts. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not registering the shots on the screen. So if anyone has any ideas in comments, please let me know. Here's a bit of my Operation Wolf inspired collection. Many of the different conversions on different systems that I've just laid out there. But an absolutely nostalgic arcade machine to me. I can remember having to get a little stool to be able to step up and play this because I was a little short ass in 1987. Even though I was 11, I can remember I really struggled to see over the top of the gun. But yeah, an absolutely fantastic cabinet, guys. It really is. I've got some videos if you want to go back and check of this working. I'm hoping that someone out there has the answer to it. But basically, if we feed it a credit, press the all-important start button. I will hold the camera steady as I can. Sorry about the glare, guys. It's very bright. Hold on, let's turn the light off. There you go, the light is off. Still a lot of glow in here. As you see, none of the fire is registering. There's not even the sprite detailing the bullet. If you fire a grenade, it fires it down in the bottom corner there. But yeah, that's really frustrating, guys. Show you a bit of the illumination of the marquee. Let me know, guys, what arcade machines has the hairs on your arms standing up when you hear the iconic speech or sound effects or soundtracks? Let me know in comments, guys. That's what this video is all about. Or even if you want to do a VR response, I would love that. Knowing some of the iconic nostalgic games. And the games, if you had no question of money or space, which ones would you have in your collection? So there's Operation Wolf, guys, situated in the kitchen. It's just still not working properly, which is so frustrating. It's awesome owning these things, but when they go wrong, and when you're a newbie, a novice like me, that ain't that great with electronics, it is so frustrating. I've had that Operation Wolf gun apart I don't know how many times, and you know, I'm really baffled to how I'm going to get that gun working again, the calibration that is. But what I think we'll do is we'll end the video on me playing a couple of games on the Video Master. One of the choices is inspired by my good friend Alex Nintendo Arcade, because one of his latest videos was on Juno 1st, so we're going to give that a play because he's highly recommended it. It's not a game I'm familiar with back in the day, but I thought it's a shooter. It looked really, really good. I really enjoyed it watching that video, Alex. So let's give that a blast, and then we'll go from there, guys. I have zoomed in the camera the best I can. We're playing the Arcade 60-in-1 PCB, which I've still got installed, and the Video Master, the screen can rotate vertical and horizontal, and this is a vertical board with 60 games in it. Now the emulation isn't great on some. You'll notice that on some of these games there's sound issues and things like that, but for me, for now, it's absolutely brilliant. My good friend and fellow YouTuber Cine Steve has lent me this board. I do really need to get back into this. Now Alex has said that you've got to wait until the timer gets to 85, the humanoid will appear, and then you blast everything. I remember his advice there to get points. And then you've got to shoot like crazy, and that gives you loads of points. I've turned the volume down on this because I thought it was too loud, but I think I may have gone a little bit too low, guys. So I'm going against what Alex said there, and I'm starting to shoot. This is a fantastic little game. Great recommendation by Alex. We've got very similar tastes. Oh no! Am I doing any good? Probably not. we're getting little missiles, like heat-seeker missile things coming at us now. Oh! This is a great risk and reward game, by the looks of it. Oh! My eyes focused on the humanoid and not the bullet. Oh, we've got a new enemy there. Did I miss him? Oh, how many rockets did I have after me there? Oh, not very good, guys. We'll put there. We'll put zombie in there. We'll have a little look and see what else is on here. Bomb Jack, absolutely love Bomb Jack, but the distortion in it really gets to me with the emulation on that one. Gunsmoke, great game, but that's a tough one, that. You've got all the Donkey Kongs, Galagers, Galaxian, Space Invaders, Gyrus, which is a game that I enjoy. Let's have a little quick go on Gyrus. Again, poor sound emulation. I forgot this one was bad as well. But it kind of plays a bit like Tempest, and a cross between Tempest and Gallagher, I suppose. I have fond memories of this in the arcade Mannings, which was in our local seaside town. Get the double fire there. Oh, that sound is awful. Which, the sound is really important in these early arcade games, because that's what's so nostalgic. Neptune. Oh, we lose a life. We're back down to one shot. went straight into that asteroid. Oh! There's Gyrus, guys. And I think we'll end it on one more game. But remember, guys, we're going to cover everything that I've got. We'll go back to the Mega Drive. We're going to go back to the Mega CD, the Sega Saturn, the Master System. What else have we got? ColecoVision. We've got Spectrum, PSP even. You know, we've got the Amiga. We've got the Commodore 64, the Dreamcast. There's so much we can cover, guys. I'll think of different ideas, different little videos. Try and keep it interesting. I'm going to try and do these videos as regular as I can. I can't promise daily. I'd love to do daily videos, but... Right, guys, so we're going to end this video with me playing a bit of Time Pilot. Until the next time, guys, please stay safe. Look after one another. And, yeah, let's end this on Time Pilot. I'm Sega Zombie. Goodbye. Let's see what kind of record I can get. We love to beat the record on camera. That's my high score up there, guys. Died on the first level. I broke the #1 rule. Try not to go down the screen, because then bombs are a pain. Ended this appallingly. I think that's got to be one of the worst scores I've ever got on the first level. Not good, guys. Missed the parachute man there. I'm not getting any of the formations of planes for the bonuses neither. I'm doing this the hard way, guys. Whoa! I got one there. This is a low score and go. Too focused on that squadron of helicopters, but the risk and reward, that's what this game's all about. get a bit greedy, and you soon lose a life. I need to get back into Time Pilot. I've not really been playing it much. It's all been Spectrum and Sega Saturn. Now the Video Master's here. I'm hoping to get back into it. Come on, I've got to hit 100,000. I like to hit that on every go. Oh my goodness. That was ridiculous. Come on, focus. How did I not die there? We've hit the 100,000. It's them situations that I always get wrong. But there you go, guys. There's some poorly played Time Pilot. Nowhere near my high score. But until the next time, guys, I'll see you real soon. Goodbye.